Howdy everyone, Pojo here with an Age of Magic video, and in today's video we're moving into the next round of the AI Championships, but this video is special because we have a shout out from the man himself, Saggy. He wants to dedicate this fight, this video, to the woman of his dreams, Magu and Magic. They met in Age of Magic and we are happy for them. You could say she's the magic of his eyes, so there we go, a little bit of romance there. They are wonderful people, and we wish nothing but the best for Saggy. He is a good friend of mine. He is a great guy. Only problem he has ever had is just an issue with his name. But we'll move past that. Congratulations to him. Congratulations to her. Let's move into the bands and the selections and then into the fight. We have an interesting board, some decent heroes. But with the flip of the coin, we had Dragon going first. So bands are pretty straightforward. Belladonna, Azariel, Rhiannon, Valar, Thanarg, and Wukong. You don't want any of your heroes or these heroes being selected by your opponent. It is bad news. The only one on there that probably isn't too much of a threat is probably Rhiannon, since she just needs a bit of a workup before she can do anything. So, but it is what it is. Going to Dragon with the first pick she got made. Good choice, but there is someone else on this board that is a threat, a big threat, and Saggy himself realized that and picked him straight away. We have Argan as Saggy's first pick, followed up by Blood Priest, so some healing, as well as Argan's ability to hide when crit. He has a pretty formidable force to begin with. Back to Dragon, who picked Dexar and Sandy, so now has a leadership skill and 2 rogues. So some decent damage on her side. Back to Saggy, who got Hylia and Ryza. So he's locked down the 2 healers on the board, along with the weapon himself, Argan. Back to Dragon, who then picked Tanita and Tahit. So now she has a full damage team. So we'll see how that goes. Back to Sandy, who then gets Arik and Spear. So very, very interesting teams. I think the damage on Dragon is something to watch out for, but Saggy does have a lot of healing and support. Into the subs, we have Torak for Dragon and Sabretooth and Bjorn and Schnee for Saggy. Bjorn, an absolute wasted hero. He needs those, not weak, rabbit Children of the Forest characters. Otherwise, he is nothing but a beating stick when he taunts. So that's it. We'll jump into the battle. We'll see how everything plays out, and we will go from there. Jumping into the first battle, and it is Saggy versus Dragon. Dragon going for the Bjorn. Bjorn is essentially a weak tank without any other children on the team. He can taunt, and that's about it. That is all he can really do. AoE coming out from Blood Priest, damaging his own. The damage from Argan has begun. Is Argan going to carry this whole team as damage is being split on Saggy's team as Tanita finally dies? Hylia, very close to dying, is locked down though. So if Hylia dies, maybe they can achieve. Look at that, Argan just... Oh, he doesn't kill the Dexa though. It's not Argan who does that. And then the Hylia dies, the Blood Priest does a 3v3 situation. But Argan just doesn't stop. He just keeps going. 2v3. Bjorn taking a bit of damage now. And the Argan just left to his own devices. He's just a menace of a character. The fact that he gets picked is just... it would not ban. Look at that big damage, and then he gets another turn. He goes for the hit on the Mabe, and I mean, I would love to see damage meters. I would love to see damage meters. How much of that fight was just Argan? Just Argan being an absolute nuisance. First point goes to Saggy. We'll take the fight over to the contenders. They will see what they would like to do for round number 2. Jumping into round number 2, and Dragon has taken out Tanita and put in Sabretooth. We'll see if that makes any difference as the damage starts coming down. Lockdown misses on the Hylia. That's going to cost Dragon a little bit as Argan now starts to whip out his damage. Out comes the AoE from Priest, but that's okay. If he can damage his own team before he gets the heal out, then that might be good for Dragon. Very close to dying. Tahit finally dies. The Ryza misses, and then it is a 4v4 situation as now the attacks are being taken out on the Hylia. Now, she is going to still have her heal available, and that's an issue for Dragon. She's doing quite well. The characters on her team go into critical HP. There's another miss from the Ryza and Bjorn. So Dex is still just hanging in there. If Sandy can get another attack out, AoE, big damage on the Hylia, but the heal comes out. And that is very, very costly for Dragon. If she could have taken out the healer before the heal came out, that might have just given her a bit of a chance, but I think it's going to be strong. That Dexa is just dodging left, right, and center. Big damage from Argan. Though there we finally lose the Dexa. The Ryza finally takes some initiative and eliminates the target. It is a 4v3 situation as Argan just takes out a character and then it crumbles from there. He's just going to keep going. He takes out 2 characters by himself, and second point goes to Saggy, eliminating Dragon from the competition, unfortunately. It is Dragon. She did an awesome job. She got pretty far into the tournament. It's good to get up to this point, but unfortunately only one person can move on, and that is Dragon. So thank you for both people participating in the competition, and good luck to Saggy in the next lot of fights.